On this episode of your Pub Sports Radio Hot Topic of the Day, I'll tell you why in Major League Baseball it's easier to opt out if you're a superstar than just your average player. I'm Donnie Seymour, and this is your Pub Sports Radio Hot Topic of the Day. Major League Baseball, big announcement today. Buster Posey will sit out the 2020 shortened Major League Baseball season. We've heard Mike Trout also talk about it, but getting back to Buster Posey, similar to Mike Trout, both of them expecting newborns within a week. Buster Posey expected to go through with his adoption plans on two young twins, and Mike Trout, as you know, him and his wife awaiting the birth of their first baby. You can see why these players are opting out for saying, you know what? I don't want a chance that my wife might get sick or even my newborns will get sick during this time, so I don't want to bring back and affect the team or take something from the team and bring it back home. But also, it's a lot easier for these superstars to opt out as opposed to the guy that might only play 2 to 3 years in Major League Baseball at a minimum salary. When you take a look at Buster Posey over the life of his career, $130 million he's banked. Now, scheduled to make $21 million this year in 2020, but obviously losing about 50% of that due to the shortened season, he would expect to make around $10 million, which is not chump change, but it's a lot easier to absorb when you've already banked just in your financials through baseball $130 million. That doesn't even count shoe deals, commercial deals, any other advertising deals that he's getting on top of that. And next year, he's scheduled to make what? $21.4 million once again. It's easy for these superstar players to opt out at this time. And also, let's not forget the San Francisco Giants. Are we expecting them to win the World Series? They're actually second to last in the National League with a win total of 25.5. So let me get with Buster Posey. I can get some time off, stay with my newborns. I can spend some time with the wife. Was only going to make about half about what I was going to make. And also, oh yes, my team stinks. I'll get back at it next year, and it makes sense. Now, also, nice little off-topic subject here. We saw Joey Gallo back in the fold for the Texas Rangers. Keep in mind, he is number one on the list to win the home run crown in 2020, listed at plus 1,000, along with Mike Trout. There's two other guys right behind him, Pete Alonso at plus 1,100, and Giancarlo Stanton also at plus 1,100. Why does Joey Gallo have the average bonus above these guys? To me, well, Mike Trout might sit out. That's number one. And two, Pete Alonso and Giancarlo Stanton haven't tested positive for the COVID virus. How about that? You're going to bet on a guy and get better odds on a guy who's tested positive for the COVID virus, knowing he's not going to get reinfected during the season. So if he does have an average year and puts up, 20, whatever the odds are, 20 to 25 home runs to win that crown, taking a look at Giancarlo Stanton and Pete Alonso, there's still a shot that they might test positive for the COVID-19 virus and have to sit out 2 weeks, which would be a major boon if you had already bet Joey Gallo. Some interesting things to talk about for the 2020 Major League season, which we're only a few weeks away from. I'm Donnie Seymour for Pub Sports Radio. This was your Hot Topic of the Day.